I wanted to ask you one more question before we end this week's episode or this episode. I've seen these youngsters pop up in my newsfeed. 3-year-old, 8-year-old. There's this guy in England, Ethan Peng. He just made 2300 and he's 80 years old. He just beat Faustino Oro's record. Then today or yesterday, I see this Anish, this new Anish, the new Giri in town, who's like 3 years of age, 3 years, 8 months. He's the youngest rated player or something like that. He's about 1500. And he knows how to checkmate some checkmating patterns. I don't remember exactly which one they were showing on camera. But it's very funny to see kids as early as 3 or 8 becoming such good players. Do you feel like we're going to see the next generation become grandmasters? I don't know what the record holder is right now. I think it's about 12 years of age. I think it's Mishra. Do you think we're going to see that bar getting set lower and lower in terms of age and kids getting better and better? And what do you attribute that to? If yes.
Not really. I mean, there's obviously a natural limit for um like it's more likely the GM title comes to them rather than they come to the GM title. And in the sense that there's a natural limit, I would assume, for how quickly a kid can become very, very proficient at chess to the point of grandmaster. But also we don't know like exactly how to compare a grandmaster now compared to, 20 years ago, which is when I guess like Karyakin became grandmaster, right? Um,
Yes.
I would assume around 20 years ago. And actually probably more than that.
I think it's 2004 or 2000 even. So those are the numbers that are flashing
Not 2000,
through my
probably like
brain.
2002. But okay,
Then
anyway,
it's probably
like
2004.
I would think there's a natural limit. I mean, even with all the resources in the world, humans are still humans. And I doubt that kids are like changing in such a way, right? You
Hmm.
know, the GM title might change. So still, it's a very big achievement, but obviously the GM title might not be as big a significant an achievement as it was at some point in the past. I just don't know.
Mm.
Also, you can't really like if you compare when Fischer became world champion, I guess he was around 15 years old, or you compare when Karyakin or Mishra or like different players became world champion. I mean, we've seen it get generally younger, but also when Fischer became world, sorry, am I saying world champion?
I'm not sure. I
I
think you
think I
said
said when
fish. Yeah, 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 probably. Yeah, you wanted to say
I meant when
grandmaster
Fischer became
because
grandmaster. Obviously, when Fischer did not become world champion at 15. But yeah, when Fischer became grandmaster, um, that title was different. There were less grandmasters. It was more difficult to achieve. So we're comparing things which are not easy to compare because they're over different time periods. And how you achieve that title is different. In terms of like kids becoming stronger, faster, younger, maybe it's really hard to say. I mean, again, there's not much of a difference in terms of the age that Mishra became a grandmaster. I'll just get the exact age that he became
who
grandmaster, which
Mishra
was, yeah, I'll just tell you the exact age.
12
12 years,
years.
4
Yes.
months, 25 days. And Karakin was 12 years, 7 months. Very similar, although they achieved it uh, nearly 20 years apart.
Mm.
So in those 20 years, things that like his record remained unbroken, and then it was broken by the smallest of margins.
But I feel right now we're seeing an acceleration. I feel we're going to see the next grandmaster pop up at 11, then at 10. I don't want to go to
I
9, but I think we're
But
going to
again,
get to
like
10.
if it
We're going to
happens, I
lower
think it's
that
going
to
to be
10.
because the GM title becomes easier,
Mm.
not because of other reasons.
You don't
I
think it's
mean,
because of the information flow?
well, you can have all the information in the world, but you can only absorb so much. And to be honest, the information that we could have, that we had access to 4 years ago, okay,
It's
it's
the
different
same,
in the
more or
sense that,
less.
yeah, it's more or less the same. Like, okay, some op engines are a bit stronger, so openings are a bit easier to analyze. I don't really think that's why kids are might be becoming GM faster because openings are a bit easier to analyze. I doubt it. Um,
Is it because of the feedback that you're getting every single time you're logging in on any of the playing
online
platforms?
chess,
Yes.
online chess,
And
maybe.
you're
I
playing
mean,
against the
that you can,
strongest players
but I don't
in the
know.
world?
I played on ICC back in the day. Everyone was playing on ICC. You could get a million games a day if you wanted. Uh, is that different now? Like, yeah, you can play a nonstop online if you want, but
I want to
I could have done
say
that when I
there
was a
were
kid.
less players playing on ICC back in the days than there are
I
right
mean,
now.
I would spend like 10 hours a night playing Bullet
That's why you
till like
became
early
so
hours.
good. Maybe that's why
No,
you
but
became
like,
so good.
and then I was told, don't do that. It's not good for your chest. No, but I like Hikaru. How many games did he play on ICC growing up?
A
Right,
lot, a lot.
everyone was on ICC. Which, speaking of which, ICC is sort of back. I guess I don't know. I haven't really checked it out too much, but I guess they're back,
Somewhat back, somewhat back. Cool,
somewhat back.
cool. Fabi, I think,
But also, like, just
yes.
one thing
Yeah, yeah,
about
for sure.
3-year-olds. I'm not going to read much into 3-year-olds. I mean, yeah, this 3-year-old kid, he might be. First of all, it is amazing, of course, to even be moving pieces at 3. I mean, 3-year-old is barely has consciousness,
I
right?
don't think I
It's
had the consciousness at 3 years old. I actually
but
don't
it's,
remember
no,
anything
it's amazing to be
from
playing
when
chess
I
at
was
all, of
three.
course. But but there's a long way to go between playing chess, sticking with chess, continuing to improve at chess, and becoming eventually a super strong player. Which again, I hope the kid the best. He's only 3. I did see the video. It was like a ladder checkmate. It was very cute. Kid could barely reach across the board, or actually couldn't. I think he was like had to climb on the board pretty much. Um, but yeah, 3 is 3. I mean, this is a baby. It's we can't read too much into what will happen in the future for this kid.
Yeah, yeah, cool. We'll leave it at that. I have to tell you, I'm home alone this weekend, and my cat is literally crying, um, tears in her eyes that she wants to eat right now. It's 6 o'clock, and she eats at 6 o'clock, and there's nobody else to feed it. So I have to get out of
Oh,
here.
watch out for burglars.
What?
Watch out for burglars,
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not
especially
worried
Joe
about that.
Pesci.
Joe Pesci. Okay, okay, all right.
Wait, was he the guy in
Yes.
he was
Home
right?
Alone. Yes.
He
Of
was,
course.
yeah. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
him.
Of course. Of
I
course.
forget the other guy.
Nobody remembers his name. I mean, he's a very funny guy, but yeah, I don't think
I mean, I
he's done
remember
anything
Macaulay
else.
Culkin, but
Of
I don't remember
course.
the other. Like, there was 2 bad guys, right? I just
Yes.
don't remember the other guy. I
Mm,
only remember Joe Pesci.
I don't think he's done a lot of movies, but of course, I know who you're talking about. Very very funny guy. Cool. Okay. What else should we be? Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll ask you. I had some other questions, but I'll ask them next time because now
Okay.
it's time to go. Cheers, Fabi.
All right.
Talk to you in the next few days, and yeah, thanks for sharing everything.
All right.
Cheers. Bye
Talk to you
bye.
soon.
Bye.